We have some big news to talk about today, big juicy news. The SEC just approved something that could completely transform the way we use crypto. Not in the future, but starting right now? That's right. The SEC has officially given the green light for super apps, and projects like Zebec Network are positioning themselves at the front of this revolution. Imagine a single app where your salary streams in real time, your bills pay automatically, your assets trade instantly, and your ID connects seamlessly to Web3. That's the kind of future regulators just opened the door to, and Zebec is ready to walk right through. What's up, crypto family? Welcome back to Goldrush Crypto Daily, your go-to spot for the latest crypto news, analysis, and bullish energy. Today we've got a packed lineup, the SEC's groundbreaking move on super apps, and why Zebec might be the ultimate winner. Speculation of a blockbuster partnership between Uphold, Zebec, and even the NBA and NHL. A stablecoin payroll revolution coming from Zebec's latest partnerships with Asure and Turnkey. Zebec storming into Frankfurt's SIBOS 2025 conference, rubbing shoulders with the biggest names in global finance. Fresh trading insights on $ZBCN price action, Fibonacci targets, and what the next cycle could look like. And finally, Zebec's push into embedded payroll wallets, making stablecoin salaries as simple as a bank transfer. Stick around because this one's packed with bullish signals you don't want to miss. And hey, if you find value in this breakdown, smash that like button, drop a comment with your thoughts, and don't forget to subscribe and ring the bell so you never miss your daily dose of crypto gold. Breaking news to kick things off, according to ZBCN, the SEC has officially greenlit super apps. Now, if you're newer to the space, let's unpack what that actually means. A super app is essentially an all-in-one digital hub. Think of how WeChat works in China, where you can message, pay bills, shop, invest, and order food all in one place. In the crypto world, a super app could integrate real-time payroll streaming, decentralized finance, tokenized assets, and Web3 identity into a single interface. And Zebec is already building toward that vision. Their Zebec super app has been teased for months, featuring payroll streaming, instant payments, real-world asset, RWA integration, and global connectivity through partners like World Mobile Team, who specialize in low-latency communications worldwide. So why is SEC approval such a big deal? Well, historically, U.S. regulators have been extremely cautious, even hostile, toward crypto innovation. By greenlighting this framework, the SEC is signaling that they see a future where crypto-native apps can serve mainstream financial needs, not just niche DeFi communities. This is bullish for Zebec because they already have proven infrastructure. Remember, by 2023, they'd processed over $1 billion in transactions. They've also been working on regulatory-compliant payroll solutions, which positions them as one of the few teams able to scale into a fully SEC-approved environment. This could be the inflection point we've been waiting for. Crypto has long needed a user-friendly front end that brings everything together. If Zebec nails execution here, they won't just compete with DeFi apps. They'll be competing with traditional banks, PayPal, and even fintech giants like Revolut. Now, speaking of massive partnerships, the community is buzzing after at ZBCN spotted a cryptic post from Simon Whiteley of Uphold Inc. The teaser? Big things coming, tagged with both Uphold and Zebec. Now, this wouldn't be exciting on its own, but when you add in the rumors of NBA and NHL tie-ins, things get really interesting. Imagine this. Athletes in the NBA or NHL getting their paychecks in real time, directly in stablecoins powered by Zebec's payroll infrastructure. Or stadiums lit up with Zebec sponsorships following the same model we've seen with traditional finance giants like TD Bank, who secured naming rights for Boston's TD Garden in a $119 million deal. Historically, sports sponsorships have been one of the fastest ways to bring new tech to the mainstream. Just look at Crypto.com's deal with the Lakers Arena or FTX's infamous Miami Heat partnership. But here's the difference. Zebec isn't just slapping their name on a stadium. They're potentially offering real financial infrastructure to athletes and organizations. My take? If this partnership is real, and given Uphold's track record of early adoption, I wouldn't dismiss it, this could be a game changer for Zebec. Real-time payroll for athletes not only builds credibility, it creates a viral mainstream use case that average people can instantly understand. If NBA players trust this tech for their salaries, why shouldn't I? Let's shift gears to the enterprise adoption front. According to at Zebec_HQ, the team is coming out of Asure's Evolve conference with a major new venture. They're teaming up with Azure Software and Turnkey HQ to bring stablecoin payroll to the masses. Here's how it works. Zebec handles the streaming payroll infrastructure, while Turnkey provides the embedded wallet APIs. That means employees could log into their payroll dashboard, the same one they've always used, and seamlessly receive part or all of their salary in stablecoins like USDC. No extra steps, no confusing wallet setups, just direct, compliant, instant payouts. This is a huge deal because payroll is one of the largest untapped markets for crypto. Think about it. Billions of dollars move every 2 weeks via payroll systems, yet most of that still relies on outdated banking rails. Zebec is positioning itself to replace ACH transfers and wire payments with programmable 24/7 global streaming. Partnerships like these prove that Zebec isn't just hype. They're building real-world integrations that could onboard millions of non-crypto native users without them even realizing they're using blockchain. That's the kind of stealth adoption that creates long-term value. Next up, Zebec is making waves on the global stage. According to at Alpha Lion 777, Zebec Network will be front and center at SIBOS 2025 in Frankfurt. If you're not familiar, SIBOS is the biggest annual event for global finance, organized by SWIFT. This is where central bankers, commercial banks, payment giants, and regulators meet to shape the future of money. For Zebec to have a presence here, not just attending, but actively shaping the conversation on stablecoins, real-time payments, and programmable money is massive. It signals that Zebec isn't just a DeFi project. They're aiming to sit at the same table as traditional financial powerhouses, and given the momentum we're already seeing with partnerships, they might have the credibility to back it up. This shows that Zebec is serious about being a bridge between crypto and traditional finance. When institutions see a company consistently at conferences like SIBOS, it builds trust, and trust is what ultimately unlocks adoption. Of course, no daily breakdown is complete without some TA. According to Shancito 830 of AHL Trading, $ZBCN has developed enough price action history to map out reliable Fibonacci levels. The key target here? A 1.618 extension at $0.02269. That's a potential short-term profit-taking zone, depending on position size. But the bigger point is that Sean is still calling for a supercycle move, suggesting this isn't just a swing trade, but part of a much larger bullish structure. Now, to put that in perspective, Zebec is currently trading at a fraction of a cent, around $0.0043 recently. A move to $0.02269 represents a 5x gain from current levels. And if the broader crypto market continues to rally, those Fibonacci extensions could just be the beginning. Technicals are aligning with fundamentals here. When you combine SEC approval, enterprise partnerships, and mainstream speculation with bullish chart structures, you've got the recipe for explosive upside. So let's recap today's key takeaways. The SEC's approval of super apps could pave the way for Zebec to become a true financial powerhouse. Speculation of an 100X Zebec x NBA NHL partnership has the potential to bring crypto payroll into the mainstream spotlight. The Azure plus Turnkey partnerships are driving real-world adoption, embedding stablecoin salaries directly into payroll systems. Zebec is going global, standing alongside finance titans at SIBOS 2025 Frankfurt. And on the charts, $ZBCN traders are eyeing Fibonacci targets that line up with a potential supercycle rally. Overall, my sentiment remains bullish. Zebec isn't just talking about the future of money. They're actively building it, from payroll to global finance to mainstream sports partnerships. But I want to hear from you. Do you think Zebec's rumored partnership with the NBA or NHL could be the big catalyst? Or is the real driver going to be enterprise adoption through payroll systems? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. Make sure to hit that like button if you found value here, subscribe to the channel, and ring that notification bell so you never miss a daily update. And as always, this is not financial advice. Always do your own research. Thanks for tuning in, crypto family. I'll see you tomorrow on Goldrush Crypto Daily.